Alright guys, welcome back to Yospill, and this is the video you guys have all been waiting for. We have the neon on the dyno, and we are going to test out the first stage of nitrous and the second stage of nitrous and see exactly what it makes for power. So, hope you guys are ready. Leave down in the bottom in the comment section what do you think it's going to make on the first 50 shot and then on the second stage 75 shot. The car made 150 on the motor before with the timing pulled for nitrous. We might have to make a few adjustments for that because we did up the nitrous a little bit. So hope you guys are ready for the video, and as always, enjoy. So if this is your first time watching a Yospill video, this is our Nitrous Neon. It has a springs and retainer head, crane 16, magnum intake manifold with a butterfly delete. It's 12.5 to 1 compression with forged pistons and eagle rods. It has a 2-stage nitrous kit. It has a TTI long tube header with a 2.5-inch exhaust, a vibrant muffler. It has Gates water pump timing belt setup. It is gutted in the rear and has a nitrous kit on it. So it is running on a Mega Squirt. It runs E85R, so we should safely be able to spray at least 150 horsepower of nitrous through this thing. And like the videos before, it made 150 on the motor, so we plan to double that on nitrous. Alright guys, so the 151 pull was with 28 degrees of timing, actually 29 degrees of timing. So that is going to be our all motor pull, safe, that doesn't break up, all the way to 7600. And then the 142 is going to be our baseline for nitrous. That is with 25 degrees of timing. We have a bottle heater on. For once, I know we're not using a torch. It's not going to be exciting for you guys, but we actually have a bottle heater wired up, and we just turn the park lights on, flip the little switch right there, and then the bottle heater works. So we're going to get the pressure up to about 800, 900 PSI, where the gauge says we're supposed to be, and then we are going to test out the first kit with the 25 degrees of timing. Alright guys, so I feel the tune is confident. We have our 25 degrees of timing wide open with our air fuels and the mid-11s, so we are going to put it on the first kit. So the first kit is on the throttle pedal only, and it should be a 50 shot, so we're aiming for right at 200 horsepower. So guys, on the 50 shot alone, with the bottle pressure right at 1100, we made 213 and 199 wheel torque. The car is a little lean, 12.3s. That was the peak, was like a 12.6 in the middle of the pool. And of course on the hit it was a little bit on the lean side. So I'm gonna add 3% fuel, and then we're gonna go from there. We'll probably do one more hit on the little kit and then try out the big kit. Might make 300 wheel, who knows? Alright guys, so I just got done rejetting it, so we're going to turn down the first stage. So we had a 50 shot in there with the proper bottle pressure and E85R. A 50 shot is making over 70 horsepower, but that's not the problem. The problem is the 217 foot-pounds of torque it's making. We want this to last. So what I'm going to rejet to is I'm going to put a 35 on the first stage, and then I'm going to put a 50 on the second stage. Our end all goal is the same 250 horsepower that the EK made. Well, at the end of the day, we want the same 250 wheel that the EK made. So with the 35 out the hole, we should be in the 190, 180 horsepower range with around that same torque. That's what the EK makes on motor, and then we'll just add the 50 on top of that, so that should put us at our 250, 260. I have the tune pretty spot on. Air fuels are 11.7s, 11.6s all the way across, and I'm letting off a little early just to keep it safe. And then I have a all motor tune saved with two-step activated and everything in the tune. Probably have to turn the two-step up to like 6,000 RPMs, 5,800 to get the car to launch. But once I get done spraying this thing, I'll turn two-step back on and show you guys a little spark show spectacle, because it shoots flames right out the back of the car. So let me do a test pull on the 35 shot now, and then once I feel safe that everything is good there, then we'll hit the second kit and hopefully make over 250 horsepower. So hope you guys are enjoying this video, and this is really nerve-wracking to me, being a car that I completely tuned, my air fuels, my everything, and a motor I built myself, so it's all on me if this thing stays together. The clutch feels good, transmission feels good, and by the way, these are third gear pulls. I don't want to put all the extra load of fourth gear yet, but it should be close as long as I keep the air fuels in the 1150s. So hope you guys are enjoying the nitrous pulls, and let's get to another one. Alright guys, so we made 187 on the 35 shot, turned it down. We had a small fuel leak, I fixed that. So now, yeah, let's pray for it. I'm going to hit the button right here, and both kits are going to come on, and we're going to see what happens. So let's hope the motor makes it through this one, and I pulled another degree of timing, so we're all the way down to 24. So guys, let's wrap up this video with a dyno chart comparison. So anytime a car is on the dyno, of course it's an exciting time. It's a little more exciting when it's something you put together. When I built the motor myself, threw everything together, threw it in the car, tuned it 100% on my own with the Mega Squirt, and then of course adding a two-stage nitrous kit on top. It's a little nerve-wracking, of course, the first time I sprayed it, you know, just making sure that everything was 100% right. Bottle pressure is right, fuel pressure was right, we weren't running out of injector or anything like that. And here's the results. So with the timing pulled, I had originally had the car around 28, 29 degrees of timing on the all-motor pull. It made 160 wheel on 85R. So I took the timing down to 25 degrees, I did a pull, and then we made the 147, 122, which is, you know, relatively low timing. No breakup, pulled all the way through to the red line. You can see it's a little wavy there, and that's just because, you know, I killed it with timing, basically killing all the timing. So on the 35 kit, which is the first stage, that is the same tune. It had the 25 degrees of timing still in it. And then when I added the additional 50 horsepower nitrous shot on top of that, I pulled another degree. So we theoretically, from the all-motor tune to the nitrous dual-stage tune, have 5 degrees of timing pulled, which is probably a little excessive, but I would rather the motor be safe than sorry. The air-fuel ratios, I had got them on the timing pulled all-motor pull down to 11.8. Added a little fuel with the nitrous jet. We got on the 35 shot 11.2s, and then on the 50 additional It stayed somewhere around 11.4, 11.5. So the tune is pretty spot on. The timing is very soft, of course. Wanted to keep it together, wanted to get, into race season, at least have some fun with the car before needing to, replace the motor or bearings or head or anything. So we tried to keep it relatively soft. Of course, like I said earlier in the video, I wanted to get somewhere close to the EK Civic power band. The 241 horsepower is, within 9-wheel horsepower. The Civic and the Neon are lightweight cars, but the Civic is one of the heavier ones. It has power windows, sunroof, everything. The Neon is a factory AC delete car. It has pretty much nothing, and it's fully gutted, and it's on nitrous with 2 stages. So the potential to spray it out of the hole in the smaller shot is very good. And then, of course, add the bigger kit down the track. So it should be a very interesting first time out with the car. The track won't be open on Friday like we were told, but due to weather. It is still pretty cold out in Pennsylvania, so we're going to have to wait till Saturday, and we're going to be taking Trailer Park and the Nitrous Neon. So hope you guys are ready for that video. Should be a fun one, and hope you guys enjoyed watching me freak out spraying 2 stages of nitrous on a Neon motor that I built.
You need to do one more.